Hello, everyone. Welcome to Life Wisdom, a place where we share stories, lessons, and perspectives to help you live a calmer, more meaningful life. Let's take a moment to reflect and enjoy today's message together. Small habits that change your life. We often believe that in order to change our lives, we need something big, something dramatic, a turning point that shifts everything overnight. We wait for a miracle, a breakthrough, or a special opportunity to finally feel different. But the truth is, life rarely changes in an instant. Instead, it transforms quietly, slowly, through the little things we do every single day. Habits are like bricks. One brick on its own doesn't build much. But when you place brick after brick, day after day, you eventually create a strong wall, a house, even a castle. Change works the same way. You may not notice it in a week or even in a month, but after a year, 5 years, or 10, those small habits shape who you are and ultimately the life you're living. Think of water dripping onto a rock. At first, nothing changes. The rock looks the same, but after thousands of drops, the rock begins to erode. That is the quiet power of habits, consistency over time. 1. Morning habits. How you begin shapes the day. The way you start your morning sets the tone for everything that follows. If you wake up late, rush out the door, skip breakfast, and scroll endlessly on your phone, the whole day can feel chaotic and stressful. But if you dedicate just 15 or 20 minutes in the morning to something meaningful, your energy shifts completely. Wake up a little earlier. Make yourself a warm cup of tea or coffee. Take a few deep breaths by the window. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. These tiny rituals ground you, calm your mind, and prepare you to face the day with clarity. Some people prefer stretching or doing a short yoga session. Others enjoy reading a page of an inspiring book or simply sitting in silence for a few moments. It doesn't have to be complicated, it just has to be consistent. Morning habits are like laying the foundation of a house. When the foundation is solid, everything you build on top of it stands stronger. 2. Mental habits, training the way you think. One of the most life-changing habits isn't physical, but mental, the habit of choosing how you think. We can't always control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond. When something goes wrong, instead of asking, why me? Try asking, what can I learn from this? When you fail at something, instead of thinking, I'm terrible at this, try saying, this is part of the process. I'll get better. The questions you ask yourself shape your perspective. Over time, your brain starts to automatically look for solutions instead of dwelling on problems. And that habit alone can completely transform your life. Measure 3. Health habits. Taking care of the body that carries you. There's an old saying, a healthy mind lives in a healthy body. We often chase success, money, and recognition, but forget that without health, none of it matters. You don't need to run marathons or spend hours in the gym. Start with small, realistic habits. Drink more water, walk for 15 minutes each day, eat a little less junk food, and sleep at a consistent time. These things sound simple, almost too simple, but simplicity is the secret. You can actually keep them up. Imagine replacing just 1 soda a day with water. Imagine walking instead of scrolling for 10 minutes. Over a year, those tiny swaps create a massive difference. Your body is the home of your spirit. Treat it with care, and it will give you the strength, energy, and focus to live the life you dream of. Number 4, kindness habits. How you treat others changes you too. A smile, a thank you, a kind word. These cost nothing but can change someone's entire day. The habit of kindness doesn't just help others, it changes you too. Studies show that when you help someone, your brain releases chemicals that make you feel happier. In other words, kindness is contagious. It spreads joy both ways. Instead of criticizing, try complimenting. Instead of staying silent when someone looks down, ask, are you okay? These little actions seem small, but they build connections, trust, and warmth in your relationships. The more kindness you give, the more it becomes your natural state. Number 5, time habits. Mastering the gift of hours and minutes. Time is the one resource we can never get back. Yet so often we waste it without even realizing. Hours scrolling on social media, endless gossip, or putting things off for later. One life-changing habit is to plan just 3 priorities every morning. Not a huge to-do list, just the 3 things that truly matter most. Finish them, and you'll feel accomplished, focused, and in control. Another simple habit: set limits for your distractions. Instead of letting social media eat up hours, give yourself 20 minutes, then stop. Use the saved time to read, learn, or simply rest. When you start respecting your time, you'll discover something powerful. You start respecting yourself more. Number 6, gratitude habits. Training your heart to see the good. Every night, before you go to bed, write down 3 things you are grateful for. They don't have to be big. Maybe it's a delicious meal, a laugh with a friend, or just the quiet of your room. This small habit rewires your brain to focus on abundance rather than lack. Instead of constantly chasing what you don't have, you begin to notice how much you already do. And when gratitude fills your heart, jealousy and resentment fade. Peace naturally takes their place. Learning habits. Keeping your mind alive. Life is one long classroom. If you decide to learn something small every day, in a year, you'll have 365 new pieces of knowledge or skills. Learning doesn't always mean formal study. It can be listening to a podcast, reading a page from a book, or even reflecting on a mistake you made. The key is consistency. Just 20 minutes of learning a day adds up to over 120 hours in a year. Imagine what you could master with that time. The habit of learning keeps you curious, open, and adaptable, qualities that make life richer and more exciting. 8. Patience habits. Trusting the process. A seed doesn't become a tree overnight. It takes sun, water, care, and time. Success, healing, and growth are no different. Patience is a habit. It's the choice to keep going, even when results are invisible. It's the trust that every small step matters, even if no one else sees it. When you practice patience, you stop demanding instant change. Instead, you begin to value the journey itself. And that shift makes life lighter, calmer, and more joyful. Small habits are like seeds. Each day you water them, even just a little, they grow. Over months and years, they turn into the forest of your life. You don't need to change everything at once. Start with one small habit today. Choose gratitude, or kindness, or learning, or health, whatever feels right for you. Stick with it. Let it become a part of your rhythm. And slowly, you'll realize that your life has transformed, not because of one big moment, but because of thousands of small ones. So I'll leave you with a question. What small habit could you start today that your future self will thank you for? If this message resonated with you, share your thoughts in the comments. Tell us about a small habit that changed your life or one you'd like to begin. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so together we can continue exploring meaningful stories, gentle reflections, and life lessons that bring more peace and clarity into our daily lives. Thank you for being here. And I hope you carry these small habits with you, step by step, as you create the life you truly deserve. Thank you for listening. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share to spread positivity. See you in the next video on Life Wisdom.